Okay, so in today's video I am going to be reviewing the White Company advent calendar, so if you want to see that then keep on watching. Okay, so this is the calendar itself. It's really heavy and it's really difficult to hold up, so I think I'm going to do a little cutaway and a little bit of a more in-depth look at the box itself. So as you will see, the box itself opens up with two doors, like one each side obviously, and then we have the main bit in the middle as well, and then yeah, obviously all of the drawers inside. So the actual box itself is obviously sort of entirely cardboard, but it seems sturdy enough. I feel like it could definitely be reused if you wanted to. So yeah, and it to be fair, it came packaged pretty well. So mine, I got it delivered, but mine doesn't seem to be sort of damaged in any way at all. Obviously, like I said, with it being packaged so well, that definitely helps. But yeah, let's just dive straight into what is actually in here. Okay, so the first thing that we get in drawer one, so it's actually one of the bigger ones. The first thing that we get is the winter cinnamon clove and orange scented candle. Now I believe this is a full-sized candle. It's 140 grams and obviously comes, that was a horrible noise, comes packaged in this box. And then yeah, that is the candle, and it does smell really nice, but you can definitely smell the cinnamon and clove in it. So if you're not too much of a fan of those sort of like spicy scents, then this scent is definitely not going to be for you. But it is definitely a winter scent, so calling it winter in my opinion is absolutely perfect. But yeah, that is what we get on day one. So then in day two we have one of the thinner boxes, and in here we have the Verdi bergamot shisho leaf, is that how you say it? I don't know, and amber hand and nail cream. So this is a 12ml one, so obviously a smaller sized one. What? Not 12ml, 50ml. I read the expiry thing on the back by accident. Yeah, so it's a 50ml one, so obviously a smaller one, but obviously with it being a hand and nail cream, it's still going to last you a decent amount of time anyway. And that's just squirted everywhere. But yeah, this is a really nice scent as well. It's a little bit more masculine, this one, but yeah, I really like this and will definitely get a lot of use out of this. So then drawer number three is one down the bottom on the left, and this is the Seychelles reed diffuser. So yeah, it is 50ml, so a decent sized one that's going to last a decent amount of time, and then obviously the sticks to go inside of it. So yeah, obviously Seychelles being sort of like the notorious White Company scent that everybody knows and loves. So yes, very excited to get that open and start using that. Number four, we have a really skinny one, and this one is the Fir Tree Mini Home Spray. So this one is definitely a Christmassy one. It smells exactly like a Christmas tree, and this is 15ml. So yeah, definitely a little mini one. But it's nice to kind of have these just to try out. You know, I kind of wouldn't want a full-size one if it was a scent that I didn't really like. So yeah, I think it's nice to have a few sort of mini products as well that you can try out instead of just having, you know, completely full size. I mean, full size would be lovely, but the price point would most likely definitely be like double what it is if that was the case. So yeah, nice little mini home spray. Then for number five, we have another one of these boxes, and this one is a Seychelles bath and shower gel. So I feel like most people, if you're watching this video, then you like the White Company, or you've at least had something from there, and I would guess that Seychelles is probably what you've had. So I feel like everybody knows exactly what this smells like. But yes, it's definitely the Seychelles scent. And again, this one is 50ml, so again not huge, but it would still last I guess a decent amount of time, or it would be ideal for using as sort of like a travel sized product. So then number 6 is one of the biggest in the calendar, and this is a clementine and juniper limited edition bath and shower gel. So it says it has orange peel, pink pepper and juniper in it, and it does smell really, really nice. Definitely smell the clementine in it. I've obviously been through this calendar once before I'm even opening this, so I've smelt them all, and yeah, this is definitely a standout for me. A little bit sad that it's a limited edition, but we'll definitely make the most out of it while I have it. Okay, so number 7, just got loads of the paper cut. Oh, and also, yeah, all of the drawers and boxes have this like cushioning paper in the bottom, although this drawer seems to have way too much. But anyway, in number 7, we have a Lime and Bay mini home spray, and you can definitely smell the lime in this one. And I can imagine it not being a scent that everybody loves, but I definitely really like this one, which is good because we have some other Lime and Bay products in this calendar later on. But yeah, another little mini home spray to try out. So then in number 8, we have a mini candle. This is a fir tree candle, so the same scent as the mini home spray that we had. So yeah, it does actually, I feel like it does actually smell slightly different in the candle. I feel like it's not as strong, it's probably a little bit more subtle. So I do kind of feel like I prefer it in the candle than I do the home spray, but both of them are still very, very nice. Actually, I'll just have a look and see how big this one is. Obviously in comparison to the one that we opened on day 1, it is quite a bit smaller. Yeah, so this one is 70 grams, which, does it have a burn time on? It probably does. It probably does have a burn time, but it's underneath one of those annoying labels that you can never actually open. So yeah, maybe I'll have a look on their website and see if I can find it. But yeah, obviously quite a bit smaller than the first one that we opened. Then number 9 is another larger one with another reed diffuser in. So this one is Fireside, which I feel like I've never really smelt before, so I don't actually know what this one is supposed to smell like. And I don't really want to take the stopper out to smell it. I guess I'll just smell it when I try it. But yeah, that is the second reed diffuser. So then number 10 is another one of these drawers, and in here we have the pomegranate hand and nail cream. So another 50ml hand and nail cream, and yeah, it definitely smells like pomegranate, which I really like because I really like sort of the citrusy and the fruity smells. So yeah, this is definitely one that I will be using straight away. So then day 11 is another small drawer, and in this one we have the Sea Salt mini home spray, and I feel like this is sort of equivalent to Seychelles. This I feel like is another sort of staple, the White Company scent. I feel like Seychelles and Sea Salt are sort of like the two main ones that I would go for, and I'm sure definitely really popular ones. So yeah, we have another mini home spray. Then this is number 12, and in this one we have a Amalfi Lemon little perfume basically. So this is a 15ml EDT. So yeah, it's actually wrapped up in plastic. Let me just open it up. So my plan with this calendar is actually to split it up and give the products for Christmas presents basically. So I've decided to kind of put hampers together for everyone this year. So obviously for certain people, they are going to be getting some of these products, but some of them I am going to keep for myself, and I love lemon scents, so this may be one that stays with me. But yeah, let's have a little look at it. So yeah, obviously quite a small bottle. It would be perfect to sort of put in your bag. I feel like this is not going to have a spray on it. Okay, so it's a little rollerball, which is quite nice actually. and yeah, it smells very strong of lemon, but it's quite like a sweet lemon smell. Yeah, it's really nice actually. I feel like I might be keeping that one. Box number 13 is this one, and you may have already seen this one is another Reed diffuser. So this one is the winter scent. That's obviously the same that matches the candle from drawer number 1. So yes, definitely excited for this. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one yet, but I do love a Reed diffuser sort of more than I do a candle, but obviously I think there's like 3 or 4 in this, maybe 3. I think it's possibly 3 in this advent calendar, so I feel like I don't need 3, so I will definitely have to go through and be selective about the one that I end up keeping. But yeah, we shall see which ones those shall be. Okay, so 14 is another long one, and this is the Spa Restore Geranium, Neroli and Eucalyptus Shower Gel. So this is sort of a different looking one, but definitely a fresh scent, and it actually does smell a tiny bit lemony, I feel like. But yeah, that's a really nice one, and I feel like this just looks a little bit more like, I don't know, like high-end and luxurious almost. I don't know, I feel like the plastic, like the frosted plastic, I don't know, I feel like it just kind of makes it look a little bit more fancy, I don't know. So 15 is another one of these, and this is the grapefruit and mandarin and sea salt body lotion, and this is another 50ml. So we definitely do have quite a few smaller products here, but I feel like that's kind of, like I said before, it's kind of nice to be able to try out different scents. I feel like if they were all the same scent, then that would be really annoying. I feel like all of the sort of like 50ml lotions have all been different scents, so I think that's quite nice to be able to try out and decide which ones you actually like. Obviously, if it's being used for the intention of an advent calendar, then you know that would kind of work, but how I'm using it, then it kind of is just, you get what you get. But yeah, I'd like to think that I know my family and friends well enough to know which scents they would prefer, so hopefully I'll be able to do it well. But moving on to 16, this is 16, and this is a Sleep Relax lavender and chamomile bath shot. So I can only presume that this is bubble bath, possibly. I don't know. If you've ever used these before, please let me know what it is down below, but I would presume it's bubble bath. Obviously you put it in the bath, so something's going to happen. I guess even if it doesn't produce bubbles, then it's just the scent itself that should help with sleep. Yeah, that's definitely lavendery. That smells like, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Sleepy, is it called, from Lush? It smells like the lavender scent that Lush have, almost identical actually, and that actually does help me sleep, which seems to sort of be the only thing that does. So yeah, perhaps I will keep that one for myself. Okay, so number 17 I accidentally missed out, so yeah, here is number 17. This is the only full-sized perfume that we actually get. I can't actually remember the size of it, but it is a much larger one, and this one is more of a floral scent, and this one, whereas the other ones have rollables, this one actually has a spray. So yeah, that is 17. So then this is number 18, and this is a 30ml this time, Lime and Bay mini hand cream. So it says lime, blossom and orange, which yeah, we had the room spray, I want to say, of this earlier. So yeah, again, quite a mini size, but with it being a hand cream, you don't really need a lot of hand cream, so it will still last a decent amount of time, and it's a decent size to, you know, put in your handbag or put in your work bag or something like that. So yeah, that is number 18. So then number 19, we have another mini candle. So this is the clementine and juniper scent that we had earlier, and this again is the 70-gram one, and this is more of a subtle scent in this candle form, but yeah, really nice. I really like this one. it's going to be really difficult to choose what to give to other people. I feel like I'm going to spend a decent amount of time trying to pick what things to give to who. Now this one, number 20, this one I definitely know who I'm giving this one to. I think I'm going to give this one to my nan and granddad, but this is a winter scent hand wash, and obviously with it being the winter scent it is limited edition, but I believe the winter scent comes back every year. I might be wrong in saying that, but yeah, if not, stock up while you can, because yeah, I really love this scent. You can literally smell it like without even using it. It is really nice, and this is a full size product, so this is 250 ml. So yeah, should last a decent amount of time, and I feel like that will look really nice in a hamper. So yeah, that is number 20. Okay, so number 21, we have another miniature perfume, and I'm going to open this one as well. So this one is in the sea salt scent. So obviously we had the sea salt room spray, and now we obviously have the perfume as well. I'm guessing this will be a little rollable as well, similar to the other one. Yeah, so the bottle is basically exactly the same. Let's have a look. Yeah, another little rollable, and yeah, I love that scent so much. So again, I might keep that. I might be nice and give it to somebody else, but I also might keep it, maybe. I feel like I'm definitely going to keep the lemon one. If not, if I don't keep the lemon one, then my mum will be getting that, because she loves lemon just as much as I do, if not probably more. So yeah, I'll have to decide. So number 22 is the last of these boxes, and in this one is a calm juniper berry and ylang ylang, is that how you say it? I think so. Bath shot. So yeah, we have another one of these. So we have the sleep one and the calm one. Yeah, and that smells really, really nice, or really strong, but really nice. I think that's probably maybe the juniper in it. But yeah, we have another one of these, and again 50 ml. Then in number 23 we have Flowers Jasmine, Rose and Neroli hand wash. So this is a 50 ml, so a mini hand wash, obviously compared to the 250 ml that we had. But yeah, obviously it's called Flowers, so it's a bit more of a floral scent. But yeah, it's quite a nice little bottle. Yeah, you can still put it in your bathroom or whatever and still use it, obviously, as you would anyway. It's just a little bit smaller than the other one. So then in number 24 we have a grapefruit and mandarin bath and shower gel, again another 50 ml. So yeah, I feel like we definitely have had quite a lot of the miniature 50 ml products, and I do wish that there was a few more full size or just slightly bigger products in here. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. The calendar was £195, so I feel like for £195 I do wish that we had a couple more full-size products, but it kind of is what it is. And the last one that we have to open is number 25, and in number 25 we have another candle, but for some weird reason mine has been like cut open. It was literally like a slash along there, and then in the actual like thing itself it's kind of like cut open. The candle itself is fine, the box was just like cut. It was a bit strange. But in the last one we have the full size 140 gram Seychelles candle, so yeah, save the best till last really. So yeah, these are double the size of the other two candles that we had. So yeah, 2 full-size candles and 2 half-size candles. But yeah, that is everything that was in this advent calendar. I don't know, I feel like it's worth it, but I'm not sure if it's worth, like, I don't think if I was just buying this for myself, then I wouldn't have bought it. Obviously the reason I bought it was to be able to split it up for presents, and I feel like that's going to be fine. It's, you know, they still look nice as gifts, so that is absolutely fine. But if I was going to buy this for myself, then well, basically I wouldn't have I wouldn't have bought it. I feel like £195 to spend on an advent calendar is absolutely obscene. But yeah, I mean, I guess you get what you pay for, and the product itself is expensive. And I feel like it said on the website that if you bought everything separately, it would be like £315 or something like that. So I feel like that saving is quite a decent saving. It's like over 100. Is it over £100? Yeah, over £100. So it's like over £100 saving. I also managed to get £20 off it, so I actually only paid £175, which makes every product in there exactly £7. So yeah, obviously that makes it a lot easier when I'm splitting it up for gifts and kind of keeping to my budgets. But yeah, that is kind of everything I guess that there is to say. I do think it's worth it, and I do really like it, and if you have that sort of money to spend on an advent calendar for yourself, or if you did want to do what I'm doing and split it up for gifts, I do think this is a really nice one. Each product kind of looks like something on their own, so yeah, I do think that it is definitely worth it. And the box art it's very simplistic, but I really like it. I think it's really pretty and it really works, and I kind of want to find a reason to keep the box, but I don't really think I have one. If you've watched my channel before, you'll probably know that me and my boyfriend do an advent calendar for each other each year, but we have like Santa sacks with our initials on, and also I feel like with some of these drawers they're quite small, so trying to fit like other products in might be quite difficult. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to think of a reason to keep hold of the box and do something else with it, but I don't know if I will. But yeah, it definitely helps that the box is so nice anyway. I think that definitely adds to the price point as well. Obviously, with it being sort of a luxury calendar and the luxury box itself, it is obviously going to make it a little bit more expensive, and obviously the products inside anyway are worth way more than what you pay for the box. Yeah, I do just wish that there was a couple more full-size products in here, but yeah, I feel like for how I'm using it and splitting it up, then it's kind of okay, because people can, you know, whoever I give what to, they can try what they like, see, and then if they want to go and buy it themselves, then they absolutely can, obviously. So yeah, if you also want to see how I split it up and how I do the hampers this year, please make sure that you subscribe, because I will be doing videos on it, as I did last year. So I will do my gift guide ideas for him and for her again, so obviously you will see this again in that video. So yeah, please make sure that you subscribe if you do want to see that. And also, if you want to see my advent video, I will be doing a DIY advent calendar video. But yeah, I think that is everything, so please make sure that you like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.